This is some news that could hurt a lot of us. Your cup of coffee could get more expensive, that is if it hasn't already.
Yeah, and that's because earlier this month, President Trump put a tariff on what is the world's largest producer of coffee. That would be Brazil, not to mention some other coffee-producing countries. Monica Logroño found out just how steep the prices could get. But Monica, a bit of surprising good news out of all this for customers of at least one local shop.
That's right, Tessa. Trevor, the owner of Blackbird Coffee House in Old Town Albuquerque, says the prices she pays for coffee have certainly gone up, but she doesn't want to pass that on to her customers. However, experts say that probably won't be the case at other shops, and there's no telling how long the price increases could last.
Are you thinking coffee or not coffee?
The next time you visit Blackbird Coffee House in Old Town, things might be more expensive.
I would definitely recommend any of the specialty drinks.
But not necessarily for you, the customer.
We're very determined to keep the same price for the customers.
A 50% tariff against Brazil, the world's top exporter and producer of coffee, was imposed earlier this month. So what does that mean? If it gets completely passed on to you, you'll be paying for a cup and a half of coffee, but only getting a cup's worth. What used to cost $1 will now cost you $1.50. But even if you forego that daily visit up to your coffee shop, you'll still feel the pinch.
United States consumers are still going to bear much of the cost of this, which is likely to be passed on to them.
UNM professor of finance Riley White explained since that tariff was imposed, prices went up, which will impact everything from the beans and ground coffee you buy in the store to the drinks you buy at your local coffee shop.
Some places increasing the value of a cup of coffee by as much of $1 just because of this increase that we've seen lately.
White says it's hard to tell when we could see the last drop of this tariff impact.
You can look at this as a temporary thing or a long-term phenomenon. Your guess is absolutely as good as mine.
Yuvia Guerra is the assistant manager at Blackbird. She says prices for the store have increased 45%.
Or wholesale price for a pound of coffee.
But she says her bosses don't want their loyal customers to pay for the unexpected costs of doing business.
For now, this is what we're going to try to do. We want to keep Blackbird the same, the drinks and customers and just the way people come here and could continue to come here and not worry about that.
Other top coffee producers like Vietnam were also impacted. And while we're already seeing some of the prices go up, Professor White says you'll start to notice it way more in the coming months.